I see that Twitter folks really liked what this white guy had to say. My 11-year-old just had ChatGPT do his homework. I'm pretty sure the assignment was itself AI generated. Dollars to donuts, it'll be AI graded. What is even the goal here? 17,000 people liked it. I'm not a white guy, but I did write about the likelihood of this happening in my newest book that I published in January of this year. It's called We Are Fucking Machines, Why We Are Like This and What We Can Do About It. And in chapter 5, I talked all about artificial intelligence. In one section on ChatGPT and Google AI Overview, I said the following. When AI was first introduced, due to its laughably bad quality, much like Smex toys, it was understood in our lives as a mere novelty. Represented in, among other things, like enragingly bad times trying to connect to real humans at a call center, and internet phenomena like the bot-written script trend, aka the pre-COVID-19 era trend. I fed this bot 1,000 hours of Olive Garden commercials, and this is what it made. Now, with the design of ChatGPT and more interactive large language models, the mood changed from laughter to curiosity and existentialism. You almost have to laugh because pushed to its furthest most AI-infested extreme, higher education would become students using AI to submit work and faculty using AI to grade them. Enter ChatGPT, the perfect AI companion to answer all of our questions questionably correctly that are generated from a variety of scraped internet search engines and the answers other users provide for it so it can course correct. But continuing our discussion from the previous section, lately that isn't the only course it's correcting, A couple months before I became completely disillusioned with academia and left, I attended meetings at my last university with faculty very concerned about what to do with AI in their classes. Folks desperately scrambling for words. Thankfully, ChatGPT had enough words for all of us. For better and for worse, ChatGPT is now the quiet student sitting in the back of every classroom, repeating misinformative summaries of the lecture. ChatGPT is optimizing your students' complacency in the gamification of higher education and reproducing canonical biases at record-breaking speeds. And as reviewed earlier, causing ecologically devastating consequences. No critical thinking included or required. That is sold separately. Just rely on allegedly correct, seemingly human mimicking AI search results. A perfect likeness of almost being correct, just like their cousin Google AI Overview. The other students look over to both of them during their assignments. They ask them both for any pointers on their papers, just a list of ideas. It's not cheating. They ask it to summarize the reading so they don't have to think. Because thinking has been reframed in this algorithmic age as expendable to productivity. To obtain the right grades, needed to get the right degree, to get the right job. Oh wait, well actually there's no guarantee you'll even get one of those that pays enough to live here anymore. The banking education model wins again. Freire was right. He didn't need ChatGPT to know the answer to the problem of calling students consumers and treating instructors like files of knowledge to upload into students' brain wires. He knew that after hundreds of years of elitist exclusivity, universities had been rebranded as degree factories. And how appropriate it is that ChatGPT is always present in class in this age where students are sicker, more disabled, and dying than ever, thanks to the mechanization of humans, flipping into the humanization of objects. How ironic that humans are out and AI is in our gradebooks. How profitable. The US has one of the most expensive education systems in the world. Google it. Did you know the US education system was deregulated for competition and profit too? Did you know every generation since Gen X is the most educated and most indebted generation to ever exist? My $166,000 in student loans taught me that. Did you know that it doesn't need to be this way and that we can make changes to the system so that education is affordable or free, like in the 46 other countries that normalize at most tiny fees? I wonder what education would be like in a country where productivity and costs don't bottleneck students' desire to learn just for the experience, not as a cost-benefit analysis because time is money. It must be real nice. It must be really great to have fully embodied, well-fed, housed, literate, learning for the fun of it and not just the degree students in a classroom. But hey, at least we have ChatGPT. I'm sure that won't have any devastating, irreparable consequences on the workforce or the future of our ecologies.